Okay, welcome everybody. Welcome to our Free to Dream event on a Wednesday night. We love this event. We get to come on here and share what we're up to. And tonight we've got Alyssa launching her business, which is exciting as well. So anybody that has jumped on to support Alyssa, thank you. And I know that she is super grateful for all her friends and family jumping on and supporting her as well. So my name is Jo, and I have been with this company now for over 2 years. I'm a mum of two. I've got a 5 and an 8-year-old. And I love this business because it's just so flexible. I love that we can work from our phones. We can work from home. We can work around our families. And what we can really do is just create the type of business that we can work in around our families. So rather than fitting them into our lives, the business fits in with us. So we get to create some income on the side. So it might be as small as, perhaps just paying for your groceries, or it might be a larger goal that people have. So there's certainly plenty of room for movement, and that's really exciting to know just how we can really influence people's lives. We get to choose who we want to work with, and we get to choose when we want to work, which is really amazing. Quite often, if we are in a traditional job, we don't have that option. And so I love that we get to work with such an amazing community and, just really rise each other up. It's so exciting. And I've met so many amazing new friends from doing this, and I see some of their faces on tonight, which I just love. And so tonight is really just about sharing a little bit about what we're up to, sharing a bit about our amazing products and program. And we're not here to put the hard sell on or anything like that. We're just sharing a bit of information, just the way that you would recommend a shampoo or a restaurant or a movie to your friends is really just the way that we do this. So what I'm going to do is really start with where it all started, and that's with our product. If anyone hasn't seen it before, our product is called Juice Plus, and this is the product here. So we have our fruit, veg and berry capsules, and they are essentially how it sounds. They are fruits, vegetables and berries in a capsule. And when you think about it, you've got about 30 different nutrients there going into your bloodstream. And so what that does really for our bodies is give it the nourishment that it needs, that our body knows what to do. And that it really gives our bodies a chance to thrive instead of just be surviving day to day. So I love that we get this, beautiful energy. We have so many amazing stories. And tonight's really about stories and just hearing about how this has influenced other people's lives. If you think of your body as a car, then what we do here is really a car needs oil, fuel and water to run. So these capsules, the trio, what they do is act as your oil for your car. So it's your micronutrition. It really gets in there, and and we just there's no placebo there, like especially with our kids product. You just can't trick kids, and we see so many amazing results with those. So I love the product. I love that we can touch so many lives, and we've seen, some really great results when it comes to things like inflammation, reproductive changes, skin changes, because any sort of itis that we have in our body, so if it's tonsillitis or bronchitis or things like eczema or any of that kind of stuff is a form of inflammation. And what we know is that antioxidants really can reduce that inflammation. And we've got the evidence to prove it as well. I love that we've got that back up. So I mentioned a kids product. I love that this company is just so amazing that we give away about $50 worth of free kids product for every adult order that goes out. Big kids love them too. These are our chews, and they are like a gummy. They're a chewable form of the capsules, and they come free with any children's product, which is just amazing. We have over 1 million kids on our children's health study, and what that shows is that kids they're eating better, they're sleeping better, they've got better concentration at school, they are having less sick days, less doctor's visits, and better bowel movements as well. So what is great about it is that it gives us that catalyst for change. Like attracts like. So when we put all those nutrients into our body, we really get the opportunity to really start nourishing our bodies, because we start craving more of those foods, which is just amazing. So they are our capsules. Our next product, which is reasonably new to our Juice Plus family, we have our Omega Blend. So if anyone has been taking a fish oil, a show of hands, does anybody take a fish oil at the moment, or an Omega? Everyone, a couple there. So the great thing about the Omega product is that it's all plant-based. So we're not going to our oceans and taking it from fish. We've removed that middle fish, and it just is all plant-based. So we've gone straight to the algae source, and that is where we get the product from. So it also comes from raspberry seeds, there's sea buckthorn, there's pomegranate seeds, tomato seeds, a couple of items there. So it's sustainable. We know that there's all sorts of metals and things like that in our oceans and the fish that we sometimes get these days. So, you know, it's nice to know that we can put a nice vegan product into our body and there's no fishy aftertaste either. So that's pretty cool. I love that our Omegas are really great for, especially for mums that might be post-pregnancy or breastfeeding, or even while they're pregnant, because it puts all the good fats back into our bodies. So what we see in women when we're pregnant and breastfeeding is that we lose a lot of those good fats from our brain. The term baby brain is actually a real thing, and our brains shrink, and that's because we're giving all those good fats to the growing infant. So we can get those fats back. It's not something that our bodies produce on their own. It's something that we need to add, and putting those fats back into our body means that we are restoring our brain health. But omegas are also really great for eye health. They're great for blood, cardiovascular, for joints, which is quite often what people take a fish oil for, but also things like hair, skin and nails. There's really great benefits there as well. So that's our Omega product. Our last product in our little range is these ones, and these are probably one of my favorites. These are our complete powders, and what they are is basically a superfood blend of, again, all plant-based products, and all wrapped up in this nice convenient little sachet. So in there we've got ancient grains, there's millet, there's amaranth, there's quinoa, and then we've got like super foods like greens, there's broccoli sprouts, there's alfalfa sprouts, there's pumpkin powder, there's pomegranate powder, there's, you know, all sorts of things. There's mushroom powder in there, which is really great for your vitamin D levels. It's actually the only plant-based source of vitamin D that we can get. And it also has a mineral in there that comes with that called niacin. And niacin is really great as a natural mood booster. So just to share a little bit of a story around that is that I was one of those mums that suffered from postnatal depression and have been on can't think of the word, medication for the last 5 or 6 years. And I'm proud to say that I'm coming off that medication because my moods have improved. I find myself feeling a lot more even and focused. You know, I'm not as quick to temper. We're not all perfect, right? But, you know, it's really great that I can take those antidepressants, like not have to take them anymore, that I can take them out of my diet. So I'm really proud about that. And it's not something that's spoken about as often. So I really do like to share because, you know, some people do they play their cards close to their chest when it comes to depression. And I think it's really important to share those things. So, so they are our products. Now, within that, we have an amazing health program that we can share our products with. And that is where the magic really happens. It's called the Juicy Body Transformation Program. And it's based around, it's written by a beautiful lady by the name of Kira. And Kira was actually on MasterChef a few years ago, but you don't need to be a master chef in order to cook the recipes. They are super family friendly. They're husband approved. They're all about just eating whole food. There's no calorie counting. There's no deprivation. It's just really clean eating and just getting back to basics on it. So we have everything from curries to cheesecakes. It's just so broad. There's over 250 recipes on the program now. We're starting an 8-week shred at the moment. So my husband and I started yesterday. We never feel hungry, which is great. And the concept is that you never have to diet again, which I just love. And it's sustainable. So you're not on that roller coaster, that diet roller coaster, or that yo-yo dieting and all that kind of thing. And I love that we can create these healthy food cultures in our home for our families. I think that is just super important. And people out there that have babies, you don't want to be on those diets where you're just having a shake for tea or things like that, because, what are our kids seeing when they see us doing that at dinner time? I think that, just having a drink at dinner is a meal. So, it's really great to be able to create those healthy food cultures in the home, and the program really supports that, which is amazing. So I'm going to switch gears a little bit and head on over to Jo. And Jo is going to share a little bit about the business. Are you right to go, Jo?
Yes, I'm good to go.
Good. All right. I'll just
pin
you. I can. I'm going to spotlight your video. Take it away.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Jo, and also Jo, and I have been taking Juice Plus for over 18 months now. I came across the product at a time that I was really unwell. I was recovering from Ross River virus, and I had a lot of joint pain. I was fatigued. I was really in a bad way. I was feeling depressed. I definitely wasn't my normal chirpy, healthy self. And anyway, I came across the product, started taking it, and felt more and more like my old self in a short period of time, and I've just gone from strength to strength. I've actually 3 months ago had gastric bypass surgery, and I have lost 40 kilos in just over 3 months. One of the problems with the surgery is that people suffer from a lack of nutrition because of only being able to get in a small quantity of foods, and also the body not absorbing nutrition as well. And I just went to have my bloods done the other day with my surgeon, and all of my levels are 100%. And I have been religiously taking my Juice Plus. And, normally, quite often, people will have to have iron, blood transfusions, all sorts of things. But I am so happy to say that with taking Juice Plus, the doctor was 100% happy, and I haven't been taking any other supplements. So that has... I've always had faith in the product, but it really has grown my faith even more. So when I started taking it, I was just telling everybody how fabulous I was feeling, and referring people to Leah, who had introduced me to the product. I didn't even know there was a business behind it at the time. So anyway, Leah eventually said to me, are you interested in the business at all, because you could be benefiting from all of these people that you're referring to me. So I had a look at the business. I wasn't looking for an extra business. It wasn't something I was after, but it all just really made sense to me. One of the things that worried me was everybody was sort of saying, it's one of those pyramid schemes. And the way that Leah explained to me was that our everyday normal business are pyramid schemes. You start at the bottom, where there may be like 5 or 10 or 20 people, in the cash out, checkout chicks and that sort of thing. And maybe you might get a promotion, to the next level. And if you really work very, very hard and have a lot of stress, you might even get to the top, the pinnacle level being one of your CEOs or something like that. Very few people can get there. With the Juice Plus system, it's like that pyramid is inverted. We all start out at the same price. We all pay the same amount to get in, whether you're a doctor, a nurse, Joe Soap, your average person, and we all have exactly the same opportunities to get to the top positions, because those top positions are not limited. And the whole value system around our community is that we help each other to get there, and we're rewarded for helping each other. So it has been an amazing journey for me to be part of Juice Plus, and I have absolutely loved it. I've met amazing people. My health and my wealth has improved, and I am excited to see what the future will hold. Thank you. Who are we back? We're back.
Thanks, Joe. That's amazing. That is just incredible about your results. Just absolutely mind-blowing. So congratulations. I'm so happy for you. This is, it's incredible. So let's go back there. So it's great to hear that we've got, or to see rather, that we've got a few people on for Alyssa tonight. So what I'm going to do is pass over to Alyssa and get you to share. Alyssa, if you can tell us, they're just, I'll unmute you, but just let us know. You already, hang on, there we go. Let us know just how Juice Plus came into your life and what you're excited about for the future.
Hi, my name's Lisa. It came to me by accident a little bit. I started vegan, I guess, at the start of the year, and my health, meeting my nutrient balance, blah, 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 became really important because I had a lot of friends and family worried that I was going to turn anemic and go grey, and worried that I was not doing very well, I guess. And I'd seen Michelle, my sister-in-law's, posts a lot, and she reached out to me first about the shakes, and then I was like, oh, what about the business side? So that's how I got into it, I guess. And what I'm excited about is kicking ass, I guess, and making this my own.
That's fantastic. It's really exciting for you. So I can't wait to see where this journey takes you. And there's certainly, it's great to be able to get all that extra nutrition in as well. So, we love that. So welcome and congratulations on launching your business tonight. It's really exciting news. So we're going to wrap it up shortly. We're going to head on over to Leah, and Leah's going to share a little bit more about the business side of things. She gets to talk about some of the fun stuff. And here we go.
Yeah, cool. Thanks, guys. So my name's Leah. I actually came into the business over 2 years ago now. And it's something that really made sense to me. I just had my first baby, and I was certainly not feeling my best. Sorry, you have to probably just kind of ignore the bags under my eyes as well, because I just had my second baby, so there's not a lot of sleep happening in my household right now, but I tell you, I'm feeling so much better and more energized than I did this time in my last when I just had my little girl. I think as lots of new mums, I was definitely postnatally depleted. Oh no, what's happened? Can you hear me?
Yep, we can hear you.
Oh, okay, sorry, my computer's just frozen.
No, you're right. Keep going.
I was definitely postnatally depleted, and I just was lacking energy, struggling to get through the day, breastfeeding around the clock, and it was. And I know that in my diet I was lacking. I thought I ate really healthy, and I definitely tried my best, but it was a real struggle to make sure that every day I was getting in the recommended serves of fruits and veggies. So the product absolutely just ticked all the boxes for myself and my family. And then the business side of things, I was really looking for something that meant that I didn't have to go back to work. I definitely wanted to stay home with my little girl. That was the mum I wanted to be. But now when I really look back at it, I had also lost passion for what I did. I'd worked in travel for a long time, and going back to work meant that I would be away a lot. And it definitely wasn't the life for my family that I wanted to lead. So when I thought that I could combine my passion for, health and helping people get healthy, and, I absolutely just loved the product and program, sharing that was really easy, and it meant that I could create an income in stolen moments around my family. So that was really exciting. Look, I came across this business, and like a lot of you guys, and definitely people that first come in, I was skeptical. I had no idea how I was going to do it, but I definitely saw some leaders in this business who were creating amazing incomes, and they said to me, look, if you want to do it, we can show you. And I just thought, why not? If they were able to do this, and they were retiring from their day jobs, and definitely able to give themselves more options. So I just thought I wanted to give it a really good go. And 2 and a bit years on, it has been incredible. It means that I've been able to have my second baby and not have to worry about how we're going to pay our mortgage and maternity payments from work or the government. I don't have to worry about that because my business just keeps on going, and it actually grew this month even though I've been off for most of the month. And that's just, I don't know what other business, if you're not working in it, that you're able to still grow it. But that's the beauty of something like this, when you're all, working towards the same goal, and we're all here helping each other, raising each other up. That's what you're able to do. So there's a couple of different ways that we actually get paid in our business. And, we have a traditional business, my husband, and I know that there's only one way we get paid, and that is, when we're working in the business, we get money. And often with traditional business, when we're relying on invoices to be paid, that can sometimes take months. So, that can be really stressful. And, to know that for the rest of your life, you're kind of tied to something where you're relying on people to pay, or a 9-to-5 job. I just think there had to be a smarter way. So, this just really also really made sense to me. So the ways we get paid in our business is retail. So basically, we don't actually stock any products. We don't have to keep anything in our garage, and, no minimum monthly spends where you've got to make targets to stay in the business. It's nothing crazy like that. The only money you'll ever spend in this business is the fee to actually join the business, which is $165 a year, and then also the product that you choose to take. And we always suggest being a product of the product, and everybody in the business just loves the product, so why wouldn't you take it? So the retail is, we basically connect the customer with the company, and they ship it out. They take care of the admin, taking the payments, everything like that. So it's actually really easy. It's just a recommending business. And how easy is it to recommend something that you love? We all do it when we go out for a nice meal, or we go to the movies. We love somewhere, we jump on social media and tell people about it, and it's exactly the same, except we get paid for it. The other way we get paid is commission. So as we start to grow a team, we actually get paid commission on sales. And, that's what really we call the beach money, the residual income that comes in, when we're sleeping or when we're sitting on a beach, not working on our business. Or like myself, when I've had some time off with my new bubba, I've been able to still have this residual income coming in. And then the other way we get paid is our bonuses. And bonuses, is really the fun money. And I don't know about you, but bonuses seem to be a bit of a thing of the past in traditional business. And, I think that when you get a bonus, it's just something that we really have in our team to really spoil yourself and make sure that you're doing something nice with yourself. Because we're a teaching business, we actually have teacher bonuses. So basically, as you show other people how to get to different levels in the business, the person who introduced them to the business and helped them do that also gets paid the bonus. And that's what it's really all about. So, I just looked at this company and it's got so much integrity. It's completely transparent, the pay plan. It's really all about, I guess, being able to empower yourself and build something for your future. So it's definitely something that I encourage you, if this makes sense at all, to really go back to the person who invited you here and, just get your questions asked. And I think we all have a lot of questions in the beginning. I know I watched something similar to this when I came into this business, and I had no idea how I was going to do it. Social media is not something I was familiar with. I didn't know lots of people. I was a new mama at home with not a big network. But I knew that, if I wanted to do it, this is something that, I could learn to do, and that's exactly what I've done. So that's really it from me, guys. Congratulations, Elisa, on launching your business tonight. And for those of you who jumped on to support her and see what it's all about, thanks for jumping on. We really appreciate it as well. Thanks, guys. Have a great night.